Do the next right thing. Our currency is our grace. Mercy mocks justice. When you think about living in an unacceptable way, you're realize living paycheck to paycheck, re-engineering the education, employment, retirement system. Maybe you're a single parent that stuck in a job that you don't love, but you have to do it because you have bills to pay. You're doubting yourself in regards to your ability. I don't know who needs to hear this today, but Alex Hormozi went live for 10 years or 10 hours, this past weekend. And losing your faith and believing in yourself, it's not a coincidence that you're here today. And right now, God has you exactly where you're supposed to be today. You just got to trust it. Imagine this, though. First day of school, you're walking into this homeroom and your teacher places in your hands books. And you'll succeed with these books. Now, imagine Adriane Mayes, your AI cash story captain, is not just your homeroom teacher, but she's guiding you through the journey, guiding you through each and every marketing strategy in the world in different classrooms. And each class is the Billionaire Brand AI Webinar Blueprint Training Camp. And this is going to be a piece of the ultimate offer that I'm going to show you today. Jason Fladlien's greatest of all time in webinars, 14-step framework system, becoming your textbook. And for constructing these $1 million webinars, Chou Nathan Bokkers with Passion Over Profits being your mentorship community of lifetime coaching and social media presence and understanding how to win with mastery with over 200 different tools. And this is where you don't learn. You're supported for life. And then you have a Jonathan Montoya with the AI Freedom Launchpad and Funnel Freedom, teaching you to have all-in-one marketing tools to clone yourself digitally, to show up faceless, to have your content scale and automate with AI effortlessly. And then you have a Billie Jean's 10-day AI business plan, the after-school program, right? That shows you how to build a business plan in 10 days flat. And then you have Alex Hormozi's $100 million money models given to every entrepreneur. Think of your advanced finance class. And he doesn't just teach business. He teaches leverage, scaling, and money and psychology. And we're going to open up the email together here today live. At the highest degree, he does this. And all of these are inside your backpack the moment you walk into your classroom. So here's how the offer is going to work for the Billionaire Brand AI Webinar Blueprint. If you want to take a peek through the door, that's the free brand AI webinar community on Facebook. That's where you'll catch insights live. I'll drop different conversations and information that you can help build your brand. If you just want homeroom, you can actually invest in the course, which is only going to be $27. That you can grab the Launch Your AI webinar like a billionaire course is going to introduce you to the 14-step framework that is going to help you win. That's inspired by the greatest of all time, king of webinars. And that's just your preview starter kit. But your first book, if you're not ready for classroom read, that's fine. And if you want all the lessons, all the books, all the teachers, all of the dream team, then that's when you invest in the training camp, starting and leading by myself. And that's going to be the camp that launches on September the 6th, 2025, my birthday. Let's go. And you're truly ready to accelerate one of the 34 founding members. You're going to have all of the tools with the AI Cash Story Dream Team all encompassed into one. And that's the ultimate offer. We're only going to do 34 with all of the tools investing in your growth. Now, I know what you're thinking, Adriane. I've tried this before. You're supposed to do one offer, one product, and that didn't work. That's why Jason Fladlien's guarantee that's tied into his following his steps, the $10,000 guarantee. And if you don't succeed, he'll literally do the webinar for you and give you $10,000. But Adriane, I'm scared. Jason says the biggest barrier isn't money or time, it's fear. False evidence of appearing real. Face everything in recovery. In this training, we're not going to let you face it alone. You're going to be with a team. You're going to grow, and you're going to have the framework, and you're going to have faith to believe in yourself. But Adriane, I don't have time. That's why we build systems with AI and automation and evergreen webinars and automated webinars. And you do the work once, and then it works again for you over and over again. This isn't about hustling harder. It's about working smarter. It's about elevating faster, standing on the shoulders of giants that's already done it, and finally building your financial legacy that you actually deserve. So here's what I'm asking for you. Just to have an open mind in regards to being ready. If you're ready to stop living on someone else's dream and building your 9-to-5 jobs, which I understand, but the re-engineering of how education, employment, and retirement works, whispering your story one-on-one versus leveraging it to many. That's what webinars can do. If you're ready to walk into this classroom, pick up your books and do the work. Then I'm inviting you to become one of the 34 founding members inside this Billionaire Brand AI webinar blueprint community. And the greatest thing is change. And because together we're going to attempt, observe, adjust, and repeat over and over again until we win. I wanted to go live here today to show you what it looks like today. I finished the training. I went through the bonuses that Jason Fladlien had. Amazing training. And that's why it's now incorporated in part of the team of the plan. And so I wanted to go through what it looks like now, because we do have the live virtual conversation that's going to happen today here in a few hours with Joseph English. So make sure you go and register. I put the link in the chat to go ahead and get you going in the cccelevate.com/live. So we have Joseph coming in to give us insight on his AI program, Spooky Action AI. And we're going to talk about AI and tech and legacy and just being the son of Coach Alice English, NBA Hall of Famer. And now he's being an amazing entrepreneur in Austin, Texas, and just showing how in a couple of hours his brand is building and launching and reviving stories of NFL and NBA players, working with the son of Bo Jackson as well. So we're going to talk about this conversation of artificial intelligence and be able to merge the ideas that he's growing and preserving stories with AI. It's going to be a powerful session as you're going to learn how Spooky Action AI is turning stories into immersive digital experiences, what it takes to build a purpose-driven tech company, as well as being a minority founder in the AI space, losing their voice. And he's going to give us a simulation. Tonight, we have a special as well at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to help Papa Don get to bestseller list. 99 cents to bestseller. I spoke with him earlier this morning, and he's excited to actually attempt this. Why? But I heard so much more in this conversation. So you have to purchase the book, 99 cents, between August 20th, which would be, of course, tomorrow, and August 21st for him to accomplish bestseller list. But today we're going to have this authentic conversation where we're just talking about the journey, the pain, the successes, the failures, how he actually got to creating his book, 3 Steps to $10,000, a simple blueprint to build online income from home, even if you're over 50 and not techie. 81 years old, Papa Don is such an inspiration. And just having the conversation with him earlier today, it's such a treat to be able to have him live at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so we're running the play for live virtual conversations. I'm excited about the lineup coming up here soon. As you see who we have, Joseph English going to be here this evening at 4 p.m. Next week, Robert Gardner, the owner of STP Training, built his brand literally from the trenches, was in jail for a while and over 20 years, came out and now is making $100,000 a month, killing the game. And then that's for our next week conversation, and he's going to show us about logistics and trucking and how you can just turn your life around. This brother here. September 2nd, Zuri Mayberry, it's a model, speaker, coach, entrepreneur. Is going to give her an inspirational story and how she's grown and building in regards to 2025. And September 9th, Ikanika Gaines, the tattoo extraordinaire and the owner of Smile Don't Blink Photo Booth, my business partner, best friend, my line sister, my angel, thank God. And the start of tax season being in September as well, working on some great projects to build and help people to strategize, save, and succeed. And this being in September, the launch of tax season, we're gonna have Ikanika Gaines on and talk about the journey, where she's come in regards to automation, where she is now, and where we are going in building billionaire brands between all of the companies that we own, right? September 16th, Dave Turner is such an inspirational story with a tax reduction specialist, and is going to talk to us a little bit about his son, the transformation in regards to where he was and where he is now. And it is nothing but a heartfelt story that we'll hear. And Dave Turner does a lot of tax reduction for high-end players and helping them in regards to saving in regards to taxes. September 23rd, we have a treat, Daniel Chou, passion over profits coach, my coach with digital marketing with Wealth Warriors. And September 30th, Nathan Bokkers, who's also Daniel Chou's business partner, is going to be on live, telling their story, where they came from, where they are now, and where they're going. These authentic, true stories are here for the entrepreneurs. But this is what my passion is about, is the live virtual conversation series at 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And the whole purpose is to have these real talk, real stories, and real results, and have entrepreneurs to stop hiding behind the algorithm and to be able to share their why, share their truth, their passion, and living an experience coming from the trenches, now millionaires and billionaires, and being able to turn their experience around with on the online and offline space. So focused on coaches and CEOs and entrepreneurs and consultants and creators. The past guests starting off in May of 2025. If you go to cccelevateyou.com/live, you're able to see the replays of the series that started again May 6th with Selena Chou, who's doing amazing in the digital marketing game. Almost $10,000 in our Wi-Fi challenge program with Passion Over Profits, killing it. But this is where you actually can come and get the replays, get testimonials, and see the proof of what the live virtual conversations look like. And so when we're now switching gears, focusing on these webinars and understanding that, hey, I want to show this live, what this looks like now. And after going through the training, and like I said last night, and getting an idea of how we're going to transform things when you look at your offer. Coming to the page here, you have your giveaways. And so you have the introduction, like I just talked about, is the course. $27, simple and easy. Maybe you're not ready for the whole blueprint identity. I get it. So when you click on the actual tab here and go to course, what's going to happen is you're going to come to this tab here. And so it's literally the founder's pricing, $27. There's no excuses to be introduced to this amazing 14-step framework that's going to help you build your brand. And just understanding a webinar is a simple one-to-many conversation that teaches, connects, and sells, not just live, but it's the replay that's amazing. And that's the piece that a lot of people are losing that tactic about. And so a lot of people, the why behind it, we're trying to change that. And, just giving you the clues and the steps to be able to get there. And so when you go to cccelevateyou.com/course, you'll be able to see what it looks like now. Now, in regards to the layout, the flow of it. And so that's literally going to be the basis of the 8-week course that we're going to have starting on September 6th. But this is giving you the exposure of what cccelevateyou.com is all about. It's just leveraging the webinars and taking this 14-step framework and showing people that anybody can do this. Anybody. And so I wanted to give you that piece. And then, of course, giving the exposure to the actual offer, I want to show you what this looks like too, because this is going to change all the way. Looking at webinar funnel secrets, this, like I said earlier today, the training that I went through, what it's supposed to look like when you have your countdown screen, and so the tips and tactics that I learned, not to have a video on your main page, to focus in on not the core offer, but the bonuses. Not to have all of this verbiage on your page if this is your actual offer. And so with this being the offer, it's going to get a total 180. So I'm doing this live for you. So if you go to cccelevateyou.com/blueprint, I like to show the before. And this is going to be a tool that I use in the actual blueprint training course that's going to be held starting on September 6th. I want to have this video to be able to show people what it looks like the before, and I'm going to literally change it over this afternoon. So when I do my first webinar, which I'm thinking is going to be on Thursday, to start getting the practice in from probably at 12 o'clock noon, and you'll see the posting after today, but we have 2 great live virtual conversations coming up. So, I went and did it's no excuses for anybody in automotive, healthcare, business to business. Any and everybody needs a live. And what I did was go through the time of showing people how much money is left behind on the table in different markets if you're currently doing not doing AI webinars. If you're not doing a webinar, you're leaving money on the table. And so I went through and I did almost maybe over 50 or 60 different professions. Everybody needs a webinar, which shows you this is nothing but opportunity. So it's one of those things where excuses are left at the door. When you come to be a part of the blueprint, it doesn't matter what industry you specialize in. And I'm going to specialize in webinars because, again, marketing being a part of my background and knowing the impacts and seeing that Jason Fladlien charges, and I know I'm saying this name wrong now, going to the training, I think it's Fladlien, but Fladlien, what he charges is $25,000 a day. Now, right now, my rates are what they are, but he's charging $3,125 per hour to actually write webinars or have masterminds with people, with different entrepreneurs. That's the end game that I like. Like, even when I think about a Myron Golden who charges $155,000 for a weekend of just getting inspiration and understanding how people can build their brand, that's the direction that Unica Gaines and Adriane Mayes were going in regards to consulting and helping people be their best version of themselves. And why not help clients and be billionaires in the making? Like, my why is CCC Because We Care Foundation, both of our whys actually, and being the president of our foundation and having almost 16 years, it'll be on September 11th, 2025. There's so many things that we want to do, and it takes money to do so. We've done the grants, we've gone through partnerships, we've had different opportunities. Even last year, giving it away out of pocket. You need to giving away the different grants out of pocket to help with CCC Because We Care Foundation. But now we have ways that if you put your head down and do the work, God is giving you the actual answer. I was watching, like I said, Jason Fladlien earlier with his training. And one of the things he said that maybe God put me here to do webinars. So charging $25,000 a day, I think that can help get to the billionaire brand a little faster. So first you have to go through the process of mastering this information. And that's what the 34 founding members of this blueprint, the Billionaire Brand AI Webinar Training Blueprint program, the only 34 people are going to be a part of it. Now, you're still going to be able to get the course. People can actually go and get the, of course, marketing one-on-one with me. But the direct 34 founding members, it's only going to be 34. So I wanted to show this all the way in totality so you can see what it looks like, the before version. Because when we get into the training camp, you'll see that Jason Fladlien does not play. So let's do what is promised. Is the Alex Hormozi opening of the email that he sent to, as promised. He sent it over this 10 this morning. Just for being an entrepreneur, I want to give you my last 2 years of work for free. And so the offer expires in 5 days. The link starts a 3-month free trial of school. It continues at $9 per month after the trial anytime. Inside school, you'll find the audiobook, the course, a surprise bonus training I made on using tech to accomplish the money models in the book. I put everything there to make it convenient and put it in one place and give you a community of people building together using the same tools. It's what I wish I had coming up. So if you don't want to sign up for school, that's cool too. I just want to make it easy and put it all in one place. So I'm still going to give you everything, no strings attached. Here's where. To get the $100 Million Money Model audiobook free, just go to the $100 Million Money course page and find the audiobook in this courses first tab. To access the course free, you can go to take this course. But so he's taking all of these entrepreneurs, had almost 116,000 entrepreneurs on this live conversation on Saturday, and taking them and giving them a free pass. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this free pass for school in the school community. And I have a school already. So this gives you the ability to start your 90-day free trial, which I'm assuming that you have to do this in order to get the actual information. So every model from the book is pre-built into the platform. Free trials, subscriptions, tiers. Setup takes less than 60 seconds, all in one platform, everything you need. And the reason I'm going to go through this is because no excuses if you want to have an AI webinar. I use Go High Level, which I just showed you. But school is what Passion Over Profits, the platform they're built on. So in regards to a 90-day free trial, in order to see if it makes sense for business owners, because maybe Go High Level is not in your wheelhouse, but school is an affordable option. So I wanted to go ahead and go through this process live. So start your 90-day free trial, and it would be try it for free, all features, unlimited members, and you could try it for free. And this is what you'll need. So the group name is going to be the Billionaire Brand. I might keep it. You never know. I get 90 days. Billionaire. In my course is only going to be 8 weeks. So that's encompassing. See how that happens? I love how you did that, Lord. That's awesome. So Billionaire Brand AI Webinar. I can't do blueprint though. So we're just going to do Billionaire Brand AI Webinar. Okay. And you can change this later. So let's start the free trial. I got to pay. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, Alex. Alex Hormozi. So my credit card is on there, and it's a free trial, and I'm doing this live, so that's the great thing as well. So it's processing. I'm in. Okay, now you all see that was live. That's the great thing about live, because you can go back and say, hey, Alex, you see when I did this live, the 19-minute mark, and I did this on August the 19th, 2025, day 460 of the Billionaire Journey. You document your journey, my friends, because you never know what's going to happen. Okay, so this is what school looks like. And so it's giving you the opportunity to set up school. You see how I did my branding or what have you. You can watch the intro video, invite 3 people, and write your first post. So this is, see how simple and easy that was? I can't lie and say it wasn't simple and easy. Okay, so now the Billionaire brand has we have a school community. So am I going to keep it? I don't know yet. Okay, so that's another course. That's another guy. Okay, so how do I go to now? We're going to see where the information is for Alex Hormozi's live. So great thing is we're doing this together. Y'all see the new $100 million money course. We go here. Okay, I'm gonna go here. The great thing, I'm doing it live so you all can see my pain together. See the new course of Alex Hormozi. Yes, that's amazing. I have to say myself. Then you click on the link to go to the classroom. Okay, so here we go, my friends. So this is what he's fulfilling his promise and what it would look like for you as an entrepreneur as well if you utilize the school opportunity. So he already has the course. So this is what the course is. It's an 11-minute course here, and they don't have how business makes money. That's a 4-minute course. Customer acquisition costs. It's a 23-minute course. I just like people coming through and doing what they said they were going to do. Gross profit. This is awesome, Alex. So Alex is a part of the AI Cash Story Dream Team, as you can see now. Like I'm in. So payback period. He goes through a course for that. He gives you the 3 levels of marketing, of advertising. Goes through a course for that. Alex Hormozi, you get a point. I'm not. Yeah, you get a point for that. And this is all for free. I didn't have to pay anything. I showed up on Saturday. Of course, you saw my email. It was all this information was already provided for business owners, entrepreneurs ready to create their brand. And this is information you need to know. Money models and offer stats that he talked about on Saturday. 4 types of offers. There's no excuses in 2025 with Alex Hormozi in your email list. Ride along apprenticeship, 4 minutes. Okay, so he's giving you the tools on how to win. Like there's no attraction offers. Okay, it gives you a minute for that. It gives you win your money back opportunities, how he learned it, the description. He gives you free giveaways, things that you can give away to attract your brand, decoy offers. And these are the things that he talked about on that 10-hour webinar, in regards to what's needed to build a billionaire business that he has. Attraction, buy X, get Y free offer. And pay less now or pay more later offer, free with consumption to upsell. So he's giving you the upsell offers. I mean, this is past amazing. It makes me feel bad for it does, and it. But the great thing is we leverage each other. He went through so much classic upsell, how he learned it. This is so detailed. See how clear and crisp this is? I love it. I love it. I mean, I can't lie to you. Great job, Alex. Great job, Alex Hormozi. I'm applauding you. Upsell offer for anchor upselling, how he learned it, description, examples, important pain points. And then he goes into rollover upsells. Golly, this is what all of the like, there's no reason. Like we have all the tools you need. You just got to take the time and go through it. And that's why I'm going to incorporate this into the Billionaire Brand AI webinar training, because one time it's aligning it with my course, which will be on September the 6th. But this is a part of education. Why not? Why not? And the great thing is about the course that I created, it's one of those ones where I showed you all what the layout looked like. It's going to subject to change. So we're going to go with what's working and not only focusing on the 14-step framework, we're going to incorporate some of Alex Hormozi's insight, because again, he's providing the information for free. He's giving to you all this for free. This isn't a course. This is a course he said that was over $100,000 that it took him to make this. And looking at the details of the $27 course that I'm charging you for, not even touching a tail feather. That's why I emailed yesterday the Jason Fladlien's team and told them that I have to be an affiliate. And I'll show you that page in a minute, because I'm not going to even act like I can touch this stuff. You all are amazing. Billionaires already have the information that's provided. Why recreate the wheel? I'm learning so much just from Jason Fladlien. I know we can learn from Alex Hormozi putting it all together, the money model, putting it all together. If you're just starting out, pick one of the money models to inspire you to do something in your business. If you are more advanced, consider weaving two together. There are no rules for how you stack these. He's giving you the models, 10 years and 10 minutes, giving you all of the upsell offers. Wow. I mean, I'm excited to learn. Final words. Okay. He gives us the final words is, 4-minute closing. But you see, he did it for over 3 days. If anybody has the text message or email, he did a follow-up to the follow-up to the follow-up. He gives you a tutorial on how school works so that people can actually stay within school. Smart, very smart. Gives you the audiobook. I mean, 3 hours and 38 minutes, which I am going to listen to. And, I have nothing to say. And so what can you say when you have someone that just is amazing? So what can you say? So CCC Elevate You, we're going to turn one presentation into months of sales with AI powered webinars. That's what we're going to do. We're going to infuse the opportunity of webinars and Alice Hormozi course into the training camp that will start on September 6th. But you can get started today on webinars and the different paths. And so the way that this is all going to change, because unless you text me before the live conversation, these prices are no longer valid. Like, I'm going to have to do it yourself. The do it with help is $497 community. And this one here is going to be the ultimate offer, which is going to be, I think it came out to $31.97 of all the courses that are included in all of them. And this is the part that's going to be limited to 34 people, not to do it with help. So it can be as many people as they want to be. This is $497, no longer $397, unless, like I said, I get something, somebody texts me and gives me a screenshot. That's the only way I'll adhere to that. This is the only way that I'll adhere to $397 for this. If you only want to do because this is $497 now, and I'll show you where it is. But because I did this live and this is on here, if somebody screenshots me and DMs this to me and wants to be a part of it, I'll send you, and I'll give you, and I'll adhere to that $397. But that's the only way I'll do that. Like that's not gonna. I'm taking this off because I don't want to do consulting right now in regards to customer. I got a whole nother game plan. Webinar audits. He gave us the sauce. So I appreciate Jason. And that's with the launching of the training on September 6th is going to happen. But I'm literally changing all of these landing pages for my webinar that's going to happen most likely on Thursday. So I'm just going to try to see how much work I can get done before the 4 o'clock live virtual conversation. And we're going to, I gave it to you. Oh, I want to show you the link page, because this is what everybody, when you actually put in to get your email, and I put the link down in the chat already, this is the page you will come to. And so on this page, this is the ultimate billionaire brand AI webinar offer. And people tell me one offer, one product. I'm trying. So the one offer, one product is going to be me, the Billionaire Brand AI Webinar Blueprint. Now, the 34 people that tie into it are going to get the different tools that are needed in order to scale with systems and automation. So that includes Passion Over Profits, because the mentorship is amazing and you need that for your automation. Funnel Freedom, because you need that for your all-in-one software automation. It's going to include the Freedom 3-Day Challenge, because you need to be introduced to affiliate marketing. And I'm going to go ahead and click on these two as well, but I want to just lay them out. It's going to include the AI Freedom Launchpad, because again, Jonathan Montoya is introducing you to cash flow. It's going to introduce the Billie Jean is Marketing 10-Day AI Business Plan. And it's also going to include the greatest of all time webinars. That is going to be a part of the 34 family. So the people that are going to do the $497, you're more than welcome. We can have 1 million of those people, but only 34 are going to have all of these scaling with systems and automation tools. And they're going to have those and be able to have it, go into the live community, ask questions, building our billionaire brands together. So I wanted to give that layout so people can know that it's an all-in-one. I'm an all-in-one. It's like I said, I gave you the intro in regards to going into the classroom and being able to have access to all these different tools. That's how you want to look at the Billionaire Brand offer. I'm going to, like I said, do a webinar based on the strategies that I've learned, right? And I'm going to put all of it together so everybody understands. And you need these tools. You need these tools to be successful. And so, but how you use them, that's why I'm going to help guide you as the captain of your AI cash story. And that way you won't have to feel alone just getting a whole bunch of tools and things and how do I put all this together. But you got to do the work. There's no in between. Like there's no in between, because you need email marketing, you need SMS marketing, you need sales funnels, you need website builders, you need all these different tools. And that's why it's like, it's so difficult just to say, hey, I'm just going to have this one offer, listen to me. And it just doesn't work like that. So, giving all of these different strategies and putting it all into a bundle, that's what the Billionaire Brand AI Webinar Blueprint Training Camp is all about. It really is. So that's what we're doing. And so we're going to make sure that each person has an opportunity to be the best version of themselves. And you're not going to have to just do it by getting a course aimlessly and not have mentorship and community to help bring you through. You're going to be a part of the solution. And that's why connecting with me and getting a part of the growth plan, then you'll know, oh, okay, see how that works? I got to show you the last one. So being a part of the growth plan is going to allow you to be the best version of yourself. So I'm excited because the one thing I can say is, just learning and choosing learning and education as the win for yourself. While I'm trying to log in here quickly and talk at the same time. And this, of course, is not going to work for me. But the greatest thing about how I'm structuring the bonus, how I'm structuring the webinar blueprint, if you could actually learn everything in one class, I think everybody would do it. Well, I mean, you would. But the thing is, that's not how it works. We were taught in school that you go to school, you go to classes, you have extracurricular activities, and I'm approaching that the same way in regards to building your brand. And when you're looking at marketing, that's the problem with online. Like the pain is not understanding why I can't do this. I'm doing great in this, but I can't do this. It's because it takes a whole system to put it all together for you to be able to win. So I've already been a part of all of these different programs, right? And so in doing the different programs, the whole key for it is to be able to help you grow your brand. So I don't know what else to say, but I do want to show you quickly the greatest of all time webinars. I'm going to give you that. And this is the last piece that you would need in your puzzle in regards to the ultimate offer. Because once you have all of these different tools and these bonuses, and I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to put my webinar together for the ultimate offer. I'm going to try to do it by Thursday. That's my plan. We'll see how it goes. But when you have all of these tools and all these bonuses and combine them into one offer, that's what I'm doing. I'm your captain, Adriane Mayes, your AI cash story captain, but I am going to lead you to the water to help you drink. And each week I'll be able to talk to you and engage, answer questions, and help you in regards to building your webinar. I showed you all the different groups of niches of industries that needs webinars, literally everybody. But this $10,000 guarantee is what I'm going to leverage for my, my whole offer in the combining the ultimate offer. So if you're investing $3,000 to get all the tools, Jason has a guarantee that in 90 days, he said, I'm confident of your success when you implement what I teach you in webinars, which is why, number one, he'll make this bold guarantee below. It will not make your typical 30-day, no question money back guarantee. So the guarantee that we're leveraging for build, because this is amazing, I guarantee you will sell at least $10,000 worth of products in 90 days using webinars. And if you don't, I'll personally pitch your product for you and you get to keep all of the profits. Or I'll make up the difference between what you sold and $10,000. What will it take for you to achieve this level of success? So just doing the following within 90 days. Now my training camp is only for 8 weeks. So for 90 days, and in the unlikely event you do not succeed, you will qualify for the guarantee. Go through the entire training and utilize all the resources and bonuses available to you inside GoWebinars to create a webinar using the techniques and best practices he teaches in the course to sell a product. Present the webinar live via Zoom at least 3 times and make improvements each time. Make an on-demand replay available for at least 3 days after each live webinar. Pretty simple, right? Just one more thing. While you don't need to have your own product to sell, you can sell other people's products as an affiliate the product you offer needs to sell for at least $297. So in order to claim the guarantee, as long as you meet all of the requirements, just right to support. And I was getting all the clarity to support. So I want to say this live too. I'm not going to be a part of the guarantee. I'm trying to get mine done this week. Like, and so I'm not waiting 90 days. So, but some people need that fear catcher, so I'm trying to get to 34 people with this week. So we're not trying to wait till I'm not the guarantee for me. So I'm doing the guarantee for and giving you this for people that are interested in being a part of the 34 founding members of the community. I wanted to show this live so you can see it. It's not going fast. It's here documented for you. It's on my Facebook. It's going to be on my YouTube. It's on my LinkedIn. So you can go and see what this is about. But those people that are a part of my community, like I said, with the Billionaire Brand AI Webinar Blueprint training, the founding 34. And it's a story behind the 34 because I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and my line number is 34. And with that being my line number, I thought it would be pretty cool to incorporate my line number into my process. And so, I was talking to Unika yesterday. Her line number is 32. It was funny. But, in regards to me being 34, that's why I'm doing 34 founding members. So people that get the whole package that I just showed you. Now, I showed you what my landing page and everything looks like today. I'm changing it. He gave me so much game in his training. There's no way you can't win if you actually go through the steps of this AI webinar training with Jason Fladlien. Like, it's remarkable. And I'm so thankful because now I can have all these pieces, these moving pieces that I put into these years of doing this work and putting it together to help people. I was on a call earlier today in my training camp for my soul, and I was listening to someone got an amazing opportunity. Someone came and paid for their rent for the month. But on the flip of that, listening to how their job, a 9 to 5, and not relying on their own skills and their own ability to be the best version of themselves. That's everything that you've been through is for a reason. And the hardest part sometimes when we don't see the setback or the setup that's coming right around the corner because we have bills to pay. We have responsibilities to take care of. Now, I know I'm a one-off because I am single with no children, but I still have a passion and a why. My foundation being CCC Because We Care Foundation, that's literally more than having. I have such a responsibility as a president to be able to leverage this and show people a way to get out of their pain, to not have consequences. I mean, it doesn't matter me quoting up all my degrees, and I'm going to do it because that's what they said to do. My testimonials and my degrees and all that kind of stuff. How can I help people? Now that's what this offer is about. And that's why literally I wanted to make an entry-level course for $27. But with Alex Hormozi being free, don't get the course. You don't have to. Go to Alex Hormozi's stuff and get his. But I'm going to leverage you with the opportunities of learning with me. But that's what's going to take. So I get you. I'm passionate about this. So hopefully you got the whole gist of the Alex Hormozi $100 million money model idea. Him building within school, which he owns, letting entrepreneurs into his world, allowing how the courses are built, structuring the courses, these video courses, giving you an audio book for you actually to listen to it. I don't know what to say. Like, get to work. That's literally what's in my mindset. So I'll see you at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have an amazing Joseph English coming in, the CEO of Spooky Action. I look forward to seeing you. I will, I shall be victorious. What up, though? Y'all, let's do this. Let's go. Deuces.